doing, everybody? Welcome back once again. As you can see, we are next door in the new Woodyard. I got my best helper here, Evan, with me today, and we are going to stack this wood. If you guys seen my community post that I released a couple days ago, I actually split this. I had this full of rounds and I actually split it and tossed it behind it, and then everything else that was good bundle grade wood I put in a little 4-wheeler trailer, took it home to stack in totes. So we're going to get this mulberry and hackberry stacked, and then we are actually going to move right over here. We're set up and we're going to do some splitting. So I'm probably going to speed this up and get this stacked, and then bring you guys back when we get into the splitting. Stick with us. All right, so the first part is done. I know I sped that up, but as you can see, we've got 2 rows, and now we stacked the back row till we got it up so far, and then I started handing it over to Evan. And the reason being is this is mulberry and hackberry. Now mulberry is very good on BTUs in my opinion. It's a little bit higher than oak, depending on where you look it up. Takes a little bit to dry. Hackberry is pretty good for BTUs. So we mixed those 2 rows, and then here is the setup for the rest of our festivities over here. Evan's sitting here. We got the splitter right up against the rounds, and that's mostly walnut, a little bit of mulberry and hackberry. So what we like to do when we advertise our firewood for sale, we advertise mixed hardwood. So we like the customer to get a good variety. The mulberry is a little better for heat, a little bit better on the hackberry, and then we're going to throw some of this walnut over there on top. That way the customer always gets a good variety. Just like with our bundles, we like to put a few pieces of oak, a little bit of cherry, a little bit of maple. Some of them are better for flames and some of them are better for heat. But that way, if they've got all oak and they're trying to sit around a campfire and enjoy it, especially if they're doing it in the summer, they don't really necessarily want heat. They want flame and they want to play with the fire. So that's why we do it that way. It works best for us just to say mixed hardwood. We will probably keep maybe a quart or so of oak separate and a quart or so of cherry separate, but for the most part, this is how we do it. So like I said, we're going to get started splitting. Anything that is a little bit less desirable, we'll throw this way to stack with the rest of this, and then everything that is good bundle grade is going right there in the trailer. That will go home in the totes. So let's get going.
So I want to do a real quick voiceover here. As you can see, we have a big nasty crotch piece up on the splitter. Having these IBC totes here holding up our face cord rows of firewood has been great. It allows us to throw these ugly splits right into the totes as we're splitting, and not have to pick them up again and move them. These ugly splits I sell out of every year. They're great for people just heating their garage who don't really care what the splits look like, or people that have outdoor wood boilers. So just thought I'd mention that. This system here has been working great.
Well, all right, everybody, the splitting is complete. And as you just seen, beautiful trailer full of what we consider bundle grade for us. We do have the stack that we got done earlier. And then you see the splits that are less desirable behind there. So that's probably going to do it for this one for us. A little bit every day. We got 1/3 of a cord stacked. We got 1/3 of a cord split. And we're getting ready to finish up stacking 1/3 of a cord. So if y'all want to stick around, we'll probably take you out of this video in time lapse stacking this 1/3 of a cord minus what we got in the trailer. So appreciate y'all being here. I hope you guys are getting some sunshine like we are right now. It's about 55 degrees out here, and that is awesome because not less than a week and a half ago it was 5 degrees standing right here and we were freezing to death. So appreciate y'all being here, and until next time, get outside.
See ya.